Hey guys, welcome to the third fight between myself and FFZMan here in the Netherworld bracket of the Final Tactics 1.3 AI Tournament Season 2. In the last fight, we went 1-1 in one of the levels in the Deep Dungeon. There was some definite compat issues floating around. One of my thieves is best compat with one of his knights for 66% charms. Meanwhile, another one of his knights has best compat with my Oracle and is able to one-shot her without feeling bad about it at all. So, there's definite give and take here. So now we're doing a map that is neither trapped nor, hilly at all whatsoever. Doing the nameless map, good old Arena 116. There's nothing but carb model around here though. FFZMan is rocking 2 units with counterflood, 1 unit with elemental, while I have 1 unit with counterflood and 1 unit with elemental. So, pretty balanced as far as that's concerned, but we're both leaving some definite room for RNG right here. So, Epard goes first, is doing a triple panel haste, quadruple panel haste right here. So, haste up Gunther, Gretchen, Hans, and Epard. They're all hasted now. So, Gunther moves first, does some Earth Slash, long range, which triggers a counter flood. Pretty decent damage back. And Reds took some damage, and then he's Earth Slashing back, which kills Epard and does some decent damage to Gunther. So Hans has to go do some rest stuff real quick, and then gets shot at once again. This is kind of a trend here now. Silver doing some cure action, and then we have the good old-fashioned Witch Hunt, which will hopefully burn through Silver's mana kind of faster. I'm worried about this curing at this point. Epard's back up with 81 health. Oh, never mind. They didn't even bother getting healed. It just protects. So, while Earth Slash is a little bit dead, the rest is not. 44% charm does work. So, one of the knights is currently charmed. Gunther does some healing. And then blue goes and attacks silver. Hans, I'm gonna guess, is doing a paralyze onto yellow? I don't know. Something. Okay, yeah, paralyze onto yellow, which does work, so yellow's now paralyzed. Red goes for Earth Slash, 147 to both of them. And then Gretchen goes for 66% charm on this guy, and he is also charmed now. We are currently 6-2 as far as the 6-1 because yellow is paralyzed. And Silver's just trying to heal himself. And then got some chakra from Gunther. We're just kind of stuck in healing mode from all that, long range damage. But thankfully he's charmed now, so we're alleviated from that for a little bit. It's getting his MP drained via Spell Absorb. It's, I guess, an offensive action that won't break charm. I guess. But it will trigger counter flood. So, Hans, you're an idiot, and now you're petrified. I'll teach you to steal 16 MP from that knight. So she's getting a Sundered right here. Once again, that works. Goes for another attack onto Silver, but he was healed up, so he didn't die. He counter flooded. The knight lost charm, but he did gain petrify. So, sucks to be him right now. Poor conflicted bastard. More Witch Hunt as one of the knights did some chakra. And then the chemist gets carb modeled. Yellow keeps on running away to the corner. Silver heals himself up once again. Regens, wild move HP up. Nasty combo with both Silver and Gretchen. But he's losing MP pretty fast now. And then now we're going to be hasting this charmed knight. So that may come back to bite us in the ass real quick. Chemist paralyzed wears off. And we're all just kind of huddled around the knight, waiting for his charm to break so he can kill us all. More Witch Hunt. Hans does nothing. Red, nothing. Gunther He's going for a card model, back onto yellow once again, 54 damage, no status. Witch Hunt happens. Time Mage is doing the wall thing onto the Oracle, which, and I'm screwing my knights up here, but if that's the knight that has best compat with the Oracle, that's a good thing, because when she's protected, she will actually live to see another round. Petrified Knight gets remedied, as we have the even worse now. Silver went to knock out his own friend from Charm. He counter floods it, and now Silver's paralyzed, but Red is free from Charm until he gets charmed once again, thanks to best compat and 66%. So, very nasty combo on Silver's part. Hans is now walled, and then thanks to that that elemental, Gunther decides just to kill him instead, so I don't really need that charm out of him anymore. He's just better off his resting flesh, and that'll be rotting soon. More MP damage. Gunther doing some countering, or trying to, and fails, but he did get a hit for decent chunks, so he's checking himself up real quick. Looks like we have a Dimmy 2 getting charged onto the knight now, as yellow reses up the other knight. More Witch Hunt, 15 MP damage to all of them. And then Hans is doing a Lich onto both knights. And I'm pretty sure yellow's out of MP now. But yeah, Lich resolves. I believe the critical knight she has best compat with. But it looks like it missed him, and 245 damage. But he did trigger counterflood all the same, even though it missed him. So, Hans is paralyzed now. Petrified now. And then the other knight is dead. Punch Art Knight does some shack real quick. He was down to very low health. Runs away as Hans catches an Asuna from Ebhard to counter the counterflood effects. Gunther's doing the chakra thing. It's very chakra friendly. I haven't seen many other monks this chakra friendly as far as healing and mana restore goes. But yeah, we got some haste rolling now. Hits both Hans and Gunther. As yellow rises up the Golem Knight. And poor Silver is still petrified. Looks like we're having another summon getting charged into both the Chemist and the Critical Knight. Silver joins the game, takes the Sigma Magic as Red moves forward. I believe right into summon radius. Maybe. Ebhard charging, I'm gonna guess a Dimmy, as we have Earth Slash onto one of the Knights. Gretchen nothing to do, runs away, does the whole dance thing. And then we have Lich onto the Knight and the Chemist. Knight goes down. Then a slow onto the Chemist, who's now, which works. So we're down to silver and yellow on FFZMan's side. The Knights are disposed of. Ebhard going for a Dimmy 2 onto the Chemist, as Gunther goes for an Elemental onto Silver, 27 damage. Ooh, scary. But Gretchen has successfully drained all these guys' mana now, so Silver is good for Elemental, and that's about it. So card models Ebhard, which works for all 84 damage, and is not enough to save yellow. Hastes wear off. Hastes get recharged as Gunther tries to attack Silver. Doesn't kill him. He gets countered for nothing major. I think those guys have like worse compat or something. More Witch Hunt. As everyone's just kind of chilling off to the side. I want them to, execute quickly. Because notably, Silver has both move HP up and regen, so he's able to regain some significant health. Goes for a charm and misses. Thankfully, Witch Hunt stopped by now. Epard goes for a 50% Dimmy. And because that's happening, everyone else is ignoring him. Dimmy 2 who casts, and Silver is down. Grats me. I'm advancing on to the next round, and FFZMan, good game.